The email will be from sales, titled hostgator.com your account info, and we can see I've done this process several times. Now just open up the email and I'll explain what the contents mean. First off, you never want to delete this email because it's the information you need to log in to the back end of HostGator, where we'll do the WordPress one-click install. And we're going to log in with this link right here that says your control panel, and this username and this temporary password, which you can change. The other information is the billing system login right here, where you can check out your packages or upgrade or cancel or transfer things with HostGator. And then down below we'll find our server IP, which is unique to your server. That can be useful depending on what you want to do with the website. We don't need it now, but it's good to have in the future. What we do need now are first name server and second name server, because we'll use those to point our domain name, which is at GoDaddy in our case, towards the hosting at HostGator. These are the two pieces of information we need to connect those two things. So now that we have them, let's go ahead and do that connection. We need to go to GoDaddy again, and this should be the same wherever you registered your domain name. And by the way, if you chose to register a domain name through HostGator instead of GoDaddy or somewhere else, then you don't need to do this step because everything's in the same place. We're just doing it this way to save a few bucks. So we're logging back into GoDaddy now. Click Manage on your domains, and I'm going to show you where to put in those two name servers. Just click on your domain name, the blue link, and then in name servers, we want to click Manage. And now make sure you go from standard to custom. You'll probably be on standard, so click Custom, and then click Edit, and then write in the name servers exactly as they appear in your email, including the numbers and both periods. GoDaddy will make them all caps, and that's fine, that's how we want it. Then just click OK. And I'm not going to edit mine, so I'm just going to click Cancel, but you'll click OK. And then click Save. The reason we need to set up our name servers now is because this step can take up to 72 hours to point your domain name at your hosting and to send people who visit your new domain name, like comfyanimals.com, to the right place. Make sure to save those two name servers, and that's it for now at GoDaddy. Next, it's time to have some fun and actually install WordPress. To do that, we're going to copy our password from the HostGator email and then click your control panel link. And we're going to check out the back end of HostGator for the first time. Now just enter in your information. If your information is correct, you should be able to click Login and get access to the cPanel. Pretty fun stuff. This is really the only quote-unquote techie part of installing WordPress, and it's not very techie at all, even though you can tell people it is if you want to. And we're going to come down to where it says Quick Install. This blue clock icon is Quick Install, and that's what we want right now. You can use the rest of these icons to set up email accounts, for example, or webmail. You can check out WordPress themes and templates, or look at your Google AdWords credit, or manage the SSL certificates. The possibilities really are endless, and let me know if you have any questions. But for now, just click Quick Install. This is the same tool that web designer that you could have gotten to build your site would be using, and you're going to learn how to use it on your own. It's pretty amazing. And now we just want to click this off blue square that says Install WordPress. Just click this. You'll note that you can also install other CMSs here if you chose, like Magento or Joomla or Drupal. But for now, install WordPress. And there's some options that people will choose if they don't know how to install WordPress or set up a theme or back up their site, which is all stuff that we're going to learn how to do. So we're saving money again, guys, because we're just going to install WordPress ourselves with this button. So click that. Next, where it says Install WordPress, just click this drop down arrow to find your domain name. These are just some of the past websites I've built for clients. and then select it. There we go, comfyanimals.com. Leave this box blank because we want to install WordPress on the root domain name and not on a different path. And then pop in a good email, preferably the same email you use at HostGator, because we're going to need to go to our inbox after this. And a blog title we can change later. An admin user, which you cannot change, but you can delete. So think of something you're going to want to use for a long time in admin user. And now we're going to click install WordPress, but before we do, I just want to say I was extremely worried when I clicked this button that it would not get installed right, or that it would only install like 80% of WordPress and I'd be screwed forever. Don't worry, in short, if you've done the steps that we've just followed, you're going to get a perfect WordPress install just like all the huge companies like CNN and Forbes and Katy Perry that we saw before, and it's going to work great. So save you some stress. Alright, so we're ready. Let's just click install WordPress. You'll get this message from Quick Install saying we're setting up WordPress for you. And we don't want to check out their themes, no thanks, because we are web designers. Alright guys, so that was pretty quick. It says your install is complete. Click here to view your notifications. So let's check those out. Great work. Pat yourself on the back. And let's check out what we made. Let's see if it's actually ready. So just follow with me and copy the password. And remember our username. And then click the admin area link right here. Alright, if you get the white screen, it means that Quick Install is still working. So now is actually a good time to take a 15-minute break, go for a walk, go grab a snack. And when we come back, WordPress will be working.